right, I have my mic on, so hopefully you can hear me. Actually, I'm just gonna put it down here. These are my beehives, and I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about something that probably not a lot of people talk about when it comes to beekeeping. It's a little something called heartbreak. So here's how things go. In the spring and the summer, you get your hives all ready, you put them out in your orchard, and you see all those girls buzzing around, going from flower to flower. Your orchard is blooming, the berries come, you're super happy, your garden is flourishing, you have fabulous tomatoes. And then you check your hives and you see that there's lots and lots of honey in those frames. So you get your extractor out, you start spinning, and you get that beautiful golden honey that you share with your friends and family. And it's a beautiful thing, and it's super, super gratifying and enjoyable. And then fall comes and things start getting cooler, and you realize that you have to do something with your bees. So bees, about 20 years ago, it was very, very rare that bees in Manitoba survived the winter. But it seems lately that more and more have been surviving the winter. So beekeepers do what they can to help their bees get through the winter. So in the previous 2 years, I've actually left these 2 hives in the orchard, which is about a quarter of a mile that way. This year, I thought I would put them in this woodshed just to give them a little bit more protection. And as you can see, the hives get wrapped in this black stuff here, which is kind of like a big parka for them. And hopefully it'll help your bees survive the winter. I leave a lot of food for them, and you can see that Sammy is interested in the bees as well here. So, on the weekend, I actually had a look at my hives, and sadly, I don't think they made it through the winter. So I just wanted you to have a look at how things go here. So as I said, this little puffy thing is kind of like a Canada Goose parka. It's filled with lots of insulation, and sort of helps the bees to survive the winter, we hope. So, but I took one off, and I took my lid off, and there's another little thing of insulation. And when I started to take this all apart, I noticed that there was lots of ice and sort of condensation and frostiness, and even some chunks of ice that were all around the hive, which led me to kind of believe that there was lots of moisture in the hive, which is never a good thing for anything. And then I popped this lid off, which seems to be kind of frozen shut now, but I'm just going to show you down at the bottom what I actually discovered. So I'm not sure if you can see this or not. These are all dead bees. These, I was hoping would make it through the winter, but they didn't. And that's what I mean about the heartbreak. I know they're only insects, but you put so much work and so much love and care into beekeeping, and then to crack open your hives, yeah, Sammy, we didn't make it. To crack open your hives in the spring and not see any activity, not hear that buzz, just to find all these dead bees. It's kind of sad, and kind of makes you rethink, do I want to do this again? But my answer is yes. Even though it can get a little pricey to restock your hives, I'm going to do it. What happens in the spring is you order something called Nucs, N-U-C-S, and basically it's a little box with 4 frames in it that has a queen and a couple thousand bees in it, and that's sort of your starter kit for beekeeping. And then it takes a little bit of a time for that hive to build up again and for the numbers to get strong enough to start producing honey. So when you're starting off fresh like that with new Nucs, you're probably going to have a little bit less honey than you would on a hive of bees that survive the winter. So I'm going to move into year 4 of beekeeping, and I'm going to keep reading and keep experimenting and try and find out why my bees have yet to survive a winter in Manitoba. But I'm not giving up. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye. Hey, Sammy. We got a mess to clean up here, don't we? We sure do. We sure do. All right.